couple of years ago, in the thick of my injury, I was trying to organize my canvassers to form a union so that they would be protected, because I had such a bad experience with being abused at work and being forced to do activities that I was not capable of doing. So anyway, I asked Joe to come in and help my canvassers set up a union. And he immediately started hitting on me. It took me a while to kind of consider the situation.
Jenna, your patterns have become obvious. And your interest in married men is one pattern that stands out. This fella is not your first. I doubt the married man, Don Ford, was your first either.
He told me that he and his wife had kind of a faux marriage, that they were living in separate bedrooms, that she was gone all the time. He thought she was cheating on him. Dude, this is why you can't trust dudes. You can't fucking trust dudes.
Correction. You can't trust the married ones who are obviously making excuses about why they are not yet divorced. This one is on you.
He spent much of the near 2 years that we were together kicking me down. The first 6 months he was trying to tell me that he thought I was faking my injury. It took him 6 months to realize that that was not true, that I wasn't going to just recover.
Why on earth would you stay with someone who thought you were faking an injury? 6 months. It took him 6 months to believe that you weren't faking. You stayed 6 months with someone who basically called you a liar and a faker. Really, have you not a shred of self-respect?
That I really did have complex regional pain syndrome. I had a permanent limp, and this was going to be something I was going to have to work on for years, if not a lifetime. He also did a whole lot of nobody supports you but me. This is an isolation tactic. Your family doesn't love you. And that's what manipulative guys do, is they tell you, I'm the only one. I'm the only one who supported you. I'm the only one there for you.
Sure, that is indeed a tactic used by manipulative people. But you have ranted to others about your family. Even Eli spoke of your drunken anti-family diatribes. This is another of your patterns. So it is not surprising that your married ex-boyfriend would say he was the only one there for you. From your words and his own observations, he probably believed it to be true.
We broke up on March 23rd. We've been together from June 1st, 2022 through March 23rd, 2024. Robert, he figured us out first and threatened Joe while he was running for city council. I think he was running for mayor, actually. And Joe just told him, I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about.
If Barbara had somehow on her own figured this out, as you say, why would your ex respond to her by saying that you, Jenna, don't know what you're talking about? It sounds like you, yourself, leaked it to Barbara to either make your ex lose the election, or to make sure the wife found out about the affair.
I have receipts. I have text messages. I have DMs in my Facebook. I have screenshots from Zoom. I have receipts. Okay? I don't want to push it any further. I would rather that this manipulative asshole just leave me alone. Because we broke up on March 23rd. When I made it clear I wasn't going to pick up the phone for him anymore, he sent me a text message saying that he was filing for a separation with. And then for the last month, he's been, well, I just can't do it yet. I like compassion and empathy and blah, blah, blah. I can't do it. So I cut off contact again. And motherfucker called me at 1:45 in the morning last Thursday. Not yesterday, but like a week ago. And then there was a 4-day argument about his bullshit. I don't have time for this bullshit. And I don't need the phone calls. I don't need the trauma dumping. I don't need this bullshit around every holiday, every birthday, every special occasion, every single thing that has come up in the last 2 years, he has ruined.
You cannot realistically expect a married man to spend holidays with you.
That birthday party footage that I show you from last year, we were supposed to then reconnect at the end of the night, but motherfucker ended up talking to a Trump supporter for the rest of the night instead of coming home with me. He has a weird obsession with drinking and socializing at bars. And it's usually with women and right the fuck in front of me.
He's been cheating with you for 2 years. Surely you don't think he's not cheating with others?
I don't need somebody who claims that they're my advocate and my only advocate. My only advocate? The only person supporting me?
But is it true? Who else is supporting you? Who has your back? It appears that, at best, you have a handful of people on Facebook and YouTube who toss out a supportive comment here and there. But who would support you for real? Your arrogance and stubborn self-righteousness has pushed away nearly everyone. You have replaced them with booze. And that's a subject you refuse to address. When will you admit that you're an alcoholic? Has your family suggested that you seek help? Are they fine with watching you deteriorate?
And they're literally out there trying to make hookups right the fuck in front of my eyes, knowing full well that I have mobility issues. So I am done being abused by this motherfucker. You guys want to support him for assembly? You do you. But I don't think it's going to go well for you if you do.
Here we are, 3 months later, and you're still pining away for him and still expecting him to be there for you. You were quite upset that he didn't show immediate concern when someone broke your door.